All right, we are live. September 29th, 2025. It's a Monday evening. Crazy, crazy. Doing a little weekday stream. Uh, what are we doing? Let's get everything fired up here. Okay, we're hanging out at the Brewfest area because why not? Should we try and get some high-rated stuff? This actually might pop. I mean, it's about, yeah, it's not super early NA time, so we might get something here. Let's queue up there, and I think let's fire up the EU account as well. Because twice as much fun. This always takes a little bit of time to set up, but okay. Let's go back to, actually, you know what? The reason why I came here is because I have like 500 of these Brewfest prize tokens. And I swear, there is nothing here worth buying. I already know all these toys. So the only thing I could buy are like these really horrible outfits. Just like, I don't know. Well, let's queue up an EU while we figure out our shopping plans there. Let's queue up Blitz and actually, what time is it over there? 3 a.m. Whatever. Let's queue that, and then let's queue Affliction. Actually, let's queue Destro Blitz. Why not? Let's mix it up a little. Destro Blitz, Affliction Solo. In NA, I'm queued on demo both, but maybe I'll mix it up as well. Yeah, why don't we mix it up? I feel like I played a lot of demo over the weekend. I think all my, yeah, you know what? Let's work on these other BG ratings. 1440. This is probably too high. Well, actually, it's evening time. Maybe I'll get a queue. But let's see. Oh yeah, let's do Affliction. Okay, we'll do Affliction and Destro. And then after this, we'll queue for demo. Just kind of keep things exciting. In the meantime, let's plop this guy over by the vendor. I feel like they added one toy, this little balloon. I think that's the only thing. They didn't add a pet. They didn't add a mount. Just nothing. I mean, kind of a barrel hat. I guess it's not the worst thing. What's this? It's also a little beret. Shoulder cape. I think they're really trying to make this shoulder cape thing take off, and it is like, it just doesn't make any sense. Green beret. Okay. Little orange hat. Oh, orange hat and orange shoulders. Not terrible. And then what's this? Gloves and boots. Waist. I don't know. There really is nothing to buy. I mean, a tabard. So many hats. I think I have these Brewfest outfits. I'm pretty sure I do. It says I don't, but it says but I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, maybe I only have the brown one. I see. Gosh, I don't know. Okay, whatever. I want to buy something, but nothing seems appealing. Insane. All right, we'll buy a barrel hat, and we'll buy a. I guess we'll buy this thing because it's purple. All right, let's get out of here. All right. What is the state of AWC? I think somebody said it starts tomorrow, or maybe in 2 days. Maybe it's on Wednesday. Pretty exciting. I feel like it's been a long time. I think they did the last AWC very early in Season 2, so it actually probably has been a long time. It feels like this one's a little bit later, which is weird because one of the benefits of having AWC earlier in a season is that I think Blizzard, because Blizzard doesn't have any people internally who actually play PvP, I think they learn a lot about game balance from AWC. So when something is super OP in AWC, it gets nerfed a little bit. But until then, I guess we're just on our own, All right. Invent here. And then over, yeah. Yeah, hopefully I get a queue here quickly, and then, actually I was just thinking, I should probably play my alts. I want to get everybody to 24, but I also kind of want to get these ratings up to 24 so I can finish out my strategist grind. I don't think I've finished it yet. I think the other thing I need to do is make sure I have a Soul Harvester build set up. Because I've been playing almost exclusively Hellcaller. Everyone else is playing Soul Harvester. I don't quite get it. Seems to me like Hellcaller's better. But maybe I need to play around with some different variations on the Soul Harvester build. Let's see. Let's just compare. Hellcaller. I want to see what the damage looks like on 3 targets. Yeah, this is my basic PvP build. Basically, this is just... It's probably better to actually stack a little bit of Shadow's Embrace first before you, I guess, unload, but... Kind of just realizing my UI is pretty awkward for this particular grouping of mobs. So when you're doing like your damage rotations, you actually want to hold your Phantom Singularity a little bit. Because... Okay, you also don't want that to fall off, but whatever. It is what it is. Reason being, you want to stack it with your Soul Rot. It's super important. So like 5 million DPS sustained-ish for like a minute. And we'll let the dots roll off. Switch over to the Soul Harvester. Keeps putting me in combat, so annoying. But this is kind of like, build testing 101. Got to figure out what's working on the dummies before you can even really like even test it in an arena. Wait, somebody turned me into a chicken. That's actually super cool because you can like still cast stuff and mount up and stuff as a chicken. That's funny. Okay, let's try this again. It's like this time we've got Soul Rot and stuff, or I mean Soul Harvester. Just unload. It bursted looks higher, huh? Just looking at the DPS, a lot closer to 6 million. Although this time I'm doing a little bit better job of maintaining Shadow's Embrace on multiple targets. I overcap shards by a huge amount there. It's really bad. Actually, it's about the same sustained damage. I don't know. I think it's the same thing. Can't tell the difference. All right, let's send this guy to a follower dungeon. Got a queue. Can finally start rolling along with some games. I like this chicken thing though. I guess it's a turkey and not a chicken. Okay, here we go. First lobby of the day. We were rocking. Actually, I gotta reload my UI. Okay. Hellcaller with a pet. Demo, Ellie, and BM. Said what? Another ward here. I believe. Do I want Soul Rip? You know. Let's try this. I want to see how much worse it feels. Maybe it doesn't feel that bad to skip Rotten Decay. I think that's what I need to test. Rotten Decay, sometimes it feels like it's a little bit of a dead talent point. Because I don't really cast a whole lot of Shadow Bolts and stuff, you know? So I just popped Reflect when I heard the roar. Hellstone. I just can't get that guy to kick me. Is he like saving it for Oblivion? Interrupt Hex. All right. That's super annoying. All right. I'm just keeping dots and pressure up. I feel like my damage is not high enough to make up for the fact that I'm... line of sight for a second. All right, I've got to get some actual cast off here. All right, major damage. Hellstone didn't heal me at all. No way. What? Okay, I got a little kind of like lost in my buttons there. That was totally winnable. I'm not sure what happened. I think I might have... I think I must have health stoned without soul burn. That's the only way. Yeah, that's like... that totally explains it. You know, I don't think I missed losing Rot and Decay. I think Soul Rip is better. Yeah, especially in this matchup. So just oblivioning. Healthstone. Super annoying. I can't wait until there's like another caster on my team because right now it's like all the interrupts are on me. I guess I wall here. Oblivion. Man, this is crazy. I just can't believe like things like those fears and stuff are not breaking immediately. Alright, here we go. Nope. Maybe? Yep. Reflecting. Oh my gosh, how can he not die? Okay, finally. Alright. Yeah, that feels pretty ridiculous. I feel like this should be. Let's skip Soul Rip, Ron Decay. It's a little more damage. I felt like I was actually having to refresh considerably more. I just don't know. I feel so clunky. Alright. Nice, got precog. I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna get healed here. Oh my gosh. Dang, I just like cannot get UA up. Hey, we stunning? Wait, is this guy on the hunter only? Maybe he's only on the hunter. Oblivion. Nice, we got his turtle. Okay, I popped my wall. Oh my gosh, CT lives. There we go. I was like, I'm absolutely pumping damage, and I just can't finish him off. Man, I think I'm tired. End of the workday. Kind of like a little slower than I should be. But we're chugging along. I feel like I'm starting to really like Hellcaller. Because I don't enjoy playing Soul Harvester this season. I gotta say, it feels like it's very hard to kind of have enough uptime. This guy says, can we try to fear more than one time? Did I only fear once? I don't even remember fearing one time. I don't even think I feared one time. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. It's just not, it's not, in, fear doesn't do any damage. That's what I like to tell people who complain about that, because it's just true. It doesn't do any damage. I don't know why I'm draining this guy, but interrupted the healer. This is actually a lot of pressure here. Should I fear the healer? Alright, let's fear the healer. Whatever. Get this shaman off my back. Stunned. Oblivion. Oh, I missed my kick. lot of pressure, just in general. Dang, I can't interrupt. Okay, nice. I absolutely was trucking there. 2.3 million DPS is actually, that's a lot, because they had 2 interrupts, 10,000 stuns, and fears. Not bad. I casted 1 fear that round, you know? I don't care what that guy says. 1 fear is 1 fear too many, if you ask me. All right. LEBM. Ooh. So I don't know who's easier to kill. I think they're both pretty hard to kill. So we just this Lux is just dot everything. I think that's sounds like a plan. I'm waiting to reflect until we get I hear a roar like that. Interrupt the healer. Max damage. Oblivion. So much damage. Oh, no. Silence. Alright, whatever. We're hanging out. Let's stun this guy. Whoa! No way. What? Oh man. I think that was pretty winnable. Oh man, the other priest didn't. What happened? Oh well, it happens. Sometimes you forget to press any buttons at all. I actually health stoned. The only thing I could have done there is wall. This Warlock is accusing me of not walling, but I mean, there was no pain. 2 charges of pain sub still on this priest, and the powered barrier. I mean, I don't know. It makes no sense to wall that early. That's like a never situation, basically. Reflect during the roar thing. Hellstone. I'm not sure why I'm not getting it, like a pain sub or... Okay, I got pain sub. There we go. Dude, this is crazy. Are they just like critting a lot? What's going on? Oh, I'm dead. I just heard the roar and I don't have a barrier or anything down. Shoot. Only got 3 wins there? That's too bad. I think that last round I could have played a lot more defensively. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure the priest wasn't CC'd. Maybe we were running around the tomb or something. Cause I just like couldn't get a heal for like 10 seconds there, but it wasn't a CC thing, so I'm not sure. I probably just like lost line of sight of my healer. Oh well, happens. Voldemort. Hello. You tried playing Lock, followed some of the guides about them, just don't think it's your playstyle PvP wise. That's totally okay. Yeah, Warlock isn't. It isn't for everybody. It's a different kind of playstyle than a lot of the other classes. But it is, and it has a steeper learning curve. So it's kind of hard to evaluate whether Warlock clicks for you or not until you've played a lot of games. like a ton of games, because it's one of those things that like it takes more games to figure out how it all works and how you piece all the different abilities together to try and get a lot of damage out. And it's hard to do that. It takes probably like 2 or 3 times more games to get to the same sort of comfort level as some of the easier to learn classes. That's my guess. I don't know exactly what that number is, but I think that's the case. So I don't want to tell you to give it another shot, but don't delete your character. Maybe try it out again down the road. See if you like it more. It also sometimes it just depends on the season. Some seasons like it's just more fun. Sometimes some seasons it's like very kind of like um, some seasons like Warlock feels very tanky or feels very high damage or whatever, and like sometimes that's a totally different playstyle. Right now we've kind of got 2 glass cannon builds in Affliction and Destro, which is a little bit stressful. Some people find it very stressful. I find it a little stressful. And Demo is like the tanky one. So like they're all kind of different appeals. I just realized I think my Destro MMR is super high. I forgot. I don't think I'm going to get a 3K MMR game. I mean, we'll stay in Q, I suppose. Yeah, because this character I think had pretty high Destro MMR. So I was kind of like crushing it at the end of last season, but I didn't play very much. Like I didn't push all the way to my MMR rating. Whatever. Oh no, you want to get into it? Nice. You're just playing Warrior, Mage, DK, Ret, so switching from an upfront class to something along the lines of Lock is a big difference. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, so you mostly play melee and then Mage. Okay. Yeah, those are really different playstyles. I mean, Mage is a pretty unique playstyle among casters too, because it's like so. Yeah, you can play really in people's faces, and then you can because you have a lot of tools to get out of trouble when you do, and it's very like high control kind of thing, um, high mobility, high amounts of control. Yeah, Warlock's pretty different. So yeah, it'll be fun to learn to add it to your repertoire. That's a lot of classes to play though. You call it the melee caster? Yeah, it kind of is. Especially demonology. I mean, it is like it just sits there like a tank. It's awesome. I mean, maybe it's not unlike playing a DK. I honestly don't even know. I've never played DK. Maybe I need to change what I'm queued as. Yeah, I think that 3K MMR game, that's never gonna pop. Okay, let's try this again. Oh no, wait, what did I queue as? Oh, I didn't queue as Affliction. This is Destro. Let's slash reload real quick. I thought I was queued as Affliction. Whoops. Okay. Survival, arms, and a fire mage. So against what is this? Oh, I guess I was playing Destro last. Let's see, or Blitz last. Let's play Hellcaller. I want Impish Instincts. Yeah, I think I keep Soul Rip here. Okay, I've got a pet. Build looks okay. This guy's in a follower dungeon. All right, we're all set. Destro is fun. So he wants to kill the hunter. I think we'll just kind of have to see. I think hunter or warrior could die. Whoa, what the? Okay, AoE stunning. Take the kick. Interrupt the healer. Wait, did I miss my kick? You're the healer? Huh. This kind of stinks. Is it just me or am I super dying to everything. Interrupt the healer. Dude, what? Why am I like so dead already? What? Oh, you know, I think that priest is just trucking me. He wasn't even playing the void shift stuff or the void blast stuff. I was just getting absolutely blown up. Huh. Okay. Dang. That was a lot of damage. Alright. Let's figure this out. I did like no damage too. So it's like a super bad situation. I just don't understand how I'm at like 1 health already. Poured out of the explosion. Just got a blast. I can't stop that. Dude, what is with this ice ring? Oh no. I can refear again. Refear again. Mage, kill him. Oh my god, this mage. Now I'm dead. Oh my gosh. That thing just exploded on my head. Dang. That was actually super close. Just needed to... I think I exhausted all my CC options on the priest at that point. I triple feared him, I coiled him, and we either needed a sheep on the priest or we needed to... I mean, at that point, like, the hunter was out of turtle for a while, but I couldn't chase him. I just can't do that kind of... Not mobile enough to do that. I don't know what I could have done there. That was crazy. I was also constantly at 10% health. It just feels like insane how much damage these guys do. Huh. Is everyone just doing a lot of damage or what? What is this? Alright. Finally got interrupted. I think I have to trinket this. Interrupt the healer. Oh my lord. Here we go. Die. I'm gonna slow the priest. Dang. Die, something. Alright. You know, I honestly feel like I'm playing Counter-Strike or something like a first-person shooter where everyone dies in 2 hits. That's it. It's like just absolutely insane. Like, if that survival hunter is out of CC for more than like 3 seconds, I'm at 40% health instantly. I don't know. They got us lit on the meta. I think it's just like too insane. I'm about as practiced as can be. I mean, I'm a little on the older side, granted, so maybe my reflexes are a little slower, but geez, it's crazy. It's like, this is just not normal, you know? Oh my gosh, I keep missing my kick. Hellstone, because I'm... Oh, nice. Blasting. I don't care about paints up. Doesn't matter. Fear the healer. Reef your healer. Blast. Blast this guy. Blast. Nothing. Oh no. Wither fell off. Blasting. What the? Dude. I guess I walled about 4 seconds early. Them hunters are crucial. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It feels like I'm made of. It feels like I'm made of paper, and I have decent gear. I got versatility, 32%. I was checking my gear, but I'm actually on my EU account. I don't even have alternate sets of gear. I don't have PvE gear or anything. I am definitely wearing the right gear. I'm just absolutely blowing up. I am a little laggy, but I don't think that's the issue. Like the issue is like that that power word barrier could not have been worse. I guess I should have walled. I was a little bit stubborn there. I don't know. This is even high rated? This is only 2200. Pretty insane. So I'm simply trying to get some damage out. Gotta interrupt on the priest. I'm just surprised by what's happening here. Oh, I don't have impish instincts, do I? I think something's up with the healing. I think they were both. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're both playing super aggro, like disc playstyle. It just felt like it felt like there was no healing in that game, like in any round. Maybe that's what the difference was. It felt very bizarre, like a very unusual set of games. All right, so I think this Blitz queue is never gonna pop. It's a over 3K game. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to, I think my demo is now lower actually. So I'm going to queue as demo here, drop out of the instance group here. So now we're queued as demo, AF, and Destro across 2 characters. All right, as a Radx, do I play full haste? You feel that more mastery would be super nice to have, but at the same time it would be more difficult to land bolts. So once the conquest cap is lifted, I will definitely experiment with more haste, or rather with more mastery. Mastery is actually really great, especially if you play a lot of Blitz and you're playing Affliction or Destro. Having like giving up a little bit of versatility for more haste and mastery is actually really strong. Super, super strong in Blitz. In Shuffle, I mean, you could see that like giving up versatility is like I don't know. I felt like that was like insane. I was at 1% health like many times that lobby. Um, I also I don't think I would give up much versatility in shuffle still. Whether I could move some of my haste over to mastery, probably. Mastery is very nice, but what I have found is that haste is so important. Not just speed of casting, but also the procs, because you get a lot of stuff. Let me see. For example, haste gives you more. If you're playing affliction, you get more soul shards for one, because your agony will tick more frequently. You get nightfall procs because you get your corruption is ticking more frequently. You get, um, you know, maybe that's about it, huh? Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's not as big a deal for affliction. That's a great point. Because Destro, you get like pretty insane stuff, right? Because Destro, haste will give you. I think the big one is this one, reverse entropy. You just have a better chance of getting even more haste procs the more you cast. You get mayhem procs. The more you cast, the more mayhem procs you'll get. Um, let's see. Flashpoint will give you more procs. Maybe that's. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. And then of course, you get more soul shards from your immolates ticking. I guess those are the main things. You also get more. Oh yeah, and then wither damage is pretty important because that'll give you more blackened soul because it'll stack more the more it ticks. I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I think it's a lot of stuff that adds up. I feel like with Destro, it's very hard to give up haste. Hey Zach Jojo, what spec are I in? So I'm in queue for, gosh, I don't even remember. I'm in queue for like everything. like so I just played a couple of AF lobbies. They were wacky to say the least. It felt insane. This is currently a Destro Blitz and an AF solo shuffle queue. Over here I've got queues for, I'm pretty sure it's Demo and Destro. You understand? Thanks for asking. Yeah. I mean, there's only one way to know, and the only way to know is to actually try the gear out. So I've really got to get more gear options. But early on in the season, you don't have that. You don't have like conquest to spare, so I can't really experiment with like a mastery build and stuff. Um, like you'll see there's some people out there who are full-time blitzers. They don't do any shuffle or any arena, and they're super heavy on mastery and haste, and they're running like 15% versatility or less. That's because that works in blitz. It does not work in shuffle. So it's kind of like depends on what you want to do too. Like in here, I'm playing Destro in a blitz, a couple other Destros in here, and I would be way better off with way more mastery, because mastery is critical, because you can get to a point where you can kill somebody with 2 chaos bolts instead of 3. And that's like a massive difference in like lethality. It's like, Jojo, are you thinking about playing Hellcaller AF with the 4 set or just 2? I think with Hellcaller, both AF and Destro, you need 4 set. Super strong having 4 set, because the 4 set bonus, actually this is Hellcaller, yeah. It prevents your Blackened Soul from consuming stacks. So this makes your Blackened Soul do like outrageous damage. It's not as big a deal, I suppose, for AF. I think Blackened Soul is not as big as it is for Destro, but it's still pretty big. Okay, lots of casters. Let's see. Hellcaller. Wait. Hellcaller no pet, because I don't think I'm not sitting, I'm pretty sure. We've got way better sit options. Okay, cool. Let's see, do I have a Hellstone? I do. All right. Destro Blackened Soul is crazy tuned. You're surprised how much more they buff it for Destro? Yeah, it's often your top damaging ability for Destro. It's not as big for Affliction, it's true. For Affliction, it's a little bit more, I mean, let's see. Wait, this is not. Wait, is this NA? Oh, this is NA. Yeah, over here. For Affliction, I didn't play any. Oh, actually, I played an Affliction and a Destro lobby. That's right. Okay. The Destro lobby was wacky. I don't know. I think it was weird. It felt like nobody was healing. Okay. I mean, I don't think the healers were bad. It just felt like they were playing. It was just that everyone is doing so much damage. It's like so bizarre. Okay. Let's see. They've got probably a Ret sitting. Oh man, they've got 2 Destrolux and a Shadow Priest. I feel like their team fight is very, very scary. Oh, actually, this is great. I think I'd rather be down here. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get my... Okay, you know what? I don't know how to get my Infernal up there. Can't reach anybody. So I got teleport down here, but I think it's kind of nice, because sometimes when you're like playing something like Affliction or Destro and you get teleported down here, it's actually kind of nice, because like people don't see you. And when they don't see you, they don't like deal with you. You just get to like kind of freak out. Oh, I got silenced. That's like the first easy on me in a while. The problem is it's like a little bit harder to target people. I got to interrupt that lock over there. He's like, who just interrupted me, The answer is the guy you teleported down here. Double coil. Uh-oh. Alright. I managed to avoid the mind control off the edge. Man. Oh no, our healers died somehow. Oh well. I think we did great. Let's take a look at the damage meter. Oh yeah, we're crushing damage. How did our healers die? No. So I mean, so the enemy team has like pretty good team fight because they've got a ton of backline damage, but they also have like a very disruptive front line. Because the warrior and DH, they're just like in our faces. I don't know if our melee are playing quite as aggro. All right, so we got to group up. Oh, you know what? Healing done. Oh, our Mistweaver wasn't even in the team fight. I was like, why are we all dying? I think our Mistweaver is trying to steal their base. Is that what the people are saying? Is that right? I didn't even notice that. That's horrible. So that's like a very surefire way to lose the game. Oh my gosh. You know that is so funny. They have two Shadow Rifts. So like I ported back after the first one and then got ported again. This guy's kick's on cooldown, so I should be good. I'll just trinket that. Blast this guy. Hit up their healer. Alright, their healer just bubbled. We're killing a bunch of them, but I think their healers are just crushing us. Because I think damage-wise, we're like way ahead. Like we are absolutely murdering them on the damage meter. Open to suggestions here. What do we do? What do we do? All right, let's see. Zek Jojo, Super Tease is on his lock. Oh, is that Super Tease on his lock? Oh, Super Guts. Oh, that does sound like a Super Tease name, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so like, something's happening to our healers. I have no awareness. I don't know what's happening to them, but they're dying super fast. That's kind of the issue we're dealing with. So like, we're crushing them in damage. And usually, in a team fight map like this, where like, when one team is like crushing in damage, that's like a pretty good way to win, you know? It's a ton of pressure. Feels like this should go better. Like I'm just blowing people up, right? You're the healer. Trinket that. Interrupt the healer. I'm gonna kill. If I kill this healer, we gotta win. Okay, warrior's down. One healer down. We just have to kill another healer. This guy's carrying a flag. He's gonna die in two shots. Right? Oh, I see. He's like dropping and picking up the flag. Shoot. I think that evoker is pretty good. When you get really good as a flag carrier in this map, you can do this crazy thing where you just like drop the flag as soon as damage is incoming, pick it up right after. It's super hard to do that, I think. I mean, maybe there's like some add-on or something that does it. I don't know how they do it. I guess you could macro / cancel or the flag thingy. Okay, game's over, but I think that was actually pretty interesting. I think their healers are very strong because like 18 stacks. I mean, we should have killed him by now. You know, he can cap now and win. So, all right, let's take a look at damage. Yeah, kind of crushed him in damage, but just got totally wrecked in every single team fight. Well played. Okay, Mango Monk. Yo, Stinky, what's the best way to do with your Fell Hunter as affliction? You feel like it just dies and sack would be better? You know, I think when I first start playing, so I'm not going to assume you're like new to it or not, but if you are new, hold on, let me queue as oh yeah, wait, what am I queued as? Aff and Destra? That's fine. Okay. Uh, if you're kind of new to pet control, sacking your pet is perfectly fine. It's actually like I think like Blizzard has made it so it's like a little bit better. It's definitely a little bit better to have a pet, except in like a big team fight like that. Your pet's just gonna die in Blitz. So I sack my pet when I play big team fights like that. But in arena, shuffle, and in Blitz maps where you're a little bit more spread out, I'll play with a pet because you get a little more damage out of it, a little more utility. But when I am playing with a pet, I'll often take. Here, I'll show you like a sample build. I'll often take at least 1 point here in demonic resilience. Even 1 point in demonic resilience will make your pet noticeably tankier. 2 points will make your pet a lot tankier, and then it will still die, but only when facing certain types of classes like Boomkin or somebody who does a lot of just like spread dots. Boomkin, Devastation Evokers, they can kill your pet still, but if you have 2 points in here, pretty tough to kill an affliction pet. If you're super new, just sack your pet. It's like so much easier. Like one less thing on your mind. You just focus on your character. You'll do pretty equivalent damage. Yeah, it's not bad to do that. Hey Bard, how's it going? It's been a while. Good to see you again, Bard. Mongo Mook, what advice would you give playing pet or not as affliction? You feel like your Fell Hunter gets cleaved down and your SOL, so why not just play Grimmar? Yeah. I mean, the answer is you get a lot of utility out of a pet. I mean, the list is pretty long, so you get a little bit more damage because Summoner's Embrace is a little bit better than Grimoire of Sacrifice in terms of overall percent damage increase. When your pet will also have Dispel, offensive Dispel, which you won't have when you sacrifice it. Your pet will also interrupt for you, cast your spell lock for you, and that's really powerful for a few reasons. First, if you're CC'd, you can still interrupt their healer or whatever their casters. If they're around the corner and your pet's kind of like further out in front of you, sometimes you can interrupt them and they won't expect it. If you're even if you're not CC'd, but you're in the middle of casting a Chaos Bolt and you need to interrupt something, you can still interrupt while casting. Super cool. So those sorts of things are very strong, but it's a lot more work. It's definitely not easy. Ghosty guy, they just pick and drop it to avoid despawn. So it's partly that, but it's also just like a ton less damage taken. Okay, hold on. I need to change my spec. What am I playing? Diabolist? Yeah, that's fine. What rating is this? 20, 26? Okay. 50 viewers? Yeah, Bard, I've been having some crazy streams. I've been getting up to like 70 viewers sometimes, a couple times actually. It's crazy. We're growing. I don't know. My stream times have changed though because I've started like a new job, and so like during at least in NA time during the day on weekdays I'm a lot busier. So unfortunately, wait. Do I actually want Diabolist here? Whatever. I probably should have taken Soul Harvester actually. Whatever. Do you keep? That's why. Yeah. Unfortunately, so like daytime and NA time, which would be like normal evening, like early evening time. EU. Unfortunately, that's like a lot harder for me to stream those like at that time now, unless there's like some sort of holiday or something. I don't know. I'm going to interrupt that because I just don't want to get cheesed here. He's gonna try and wall. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. So I made a few huge errors there, and I'm super lucky that he didn't capitalize on it. Let's just say that. He could have knocked me back, but he kind of like messed up too. But that's kind of how things are. We almost killed him right there. That was a nice interrupt on the dude. Mass poly. Doesn't matter. Because I've got pets. You're the healer. This is actually pretty big. Nice sleep on the healer. Well done. Shoot. Not good. Got interrupted. There goes our go. Okay. It's okay. You know what? This is actually pretty strong. Interrupt the healer. Tyrant. Infernal Bolt. Oh, man. Do I, let's see. Just gonna fear him. So, like, Frost Mage is honestly one of the strongest classes in Blitz. So they're terrible in this like fight, you know? Like they do no damage. They're pretty unthreatening. Like not a very serious DPS for these days for some reason. But boy, they have a lot of CC tools. So they can absolutely just take bases from people, even when there's like multiple people here, you know? Very hard to play around. Terrible Fell Lord. Wow. So, looks like they're sending some reinforcements here. So here's where I wall. Hear this guy. I just have to make sure. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. That's too many. It's too much stuff going on for me. I could have held out longer. I didn't need to port around the ice wall there. That was the issue. So I wasted a port, which cost me. Wait, what's this? I like rezzed. And there's like a dude here. That's some crazy stuff. Let's blast him. Just keep blasting even through the oh my gosh. Capture it. Alright. I've got to get back to my side of the map because I don't want my healer to think that I've abandoned here because we do have, even though we lost it there, that's okay. I just need to contest it on the next round, which is like right now. Oh my gosh, the river boss is, can I not? What is this? Oh my gosh, I couldn't hop out of that river. Okay, so Mage is up there. I don't know how long he can hold out. What's his name? Ice Rack. Wait, he's holding out for a long time. Alright, we're just going to trade, but we've got people reinforcing the farm, so I'm hoping... Alright, I really need Hellstone here. Nice! Let me steal his insignia so he can't body res super fast. I think I have mage food. Oh, I don't have mage food. This guy's oh, he's oh my gosh, he's like a mind reader. Look at that, giving me mage food. Oh shoot. Hellstone. Alright. Now I can eat in peace. So I wasted way too many cooldowns. We're 2v1. I just got a little scared because he was chaos bolting me. So I wasted my wall. Not great. Not great at all. That's okay. Alright, let's read some chat. Does demonic resilience work without a pet? It does. It does. It's not quite as effective, but it actually is something you could take. So if tankiness is something you really want to focus on, the left side of your tree doesn't add a lot of damage. So you can easily give up things like a little extra agony damage over here. You can give this up. Or wild impotent. I always give this up because, yo, I got an achievement. Take 50 flags in a Rothi Basin. There you go. Doing my part. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you can give up these damage nodes and you can get more tankiness. It is kind of a huge sacrifice because like this is a really nice node when you have a pet, but this actually does nothing when you don't have a pet. So it's a little bit of a sacrifice there. Isu Eyes, yo Smelly, hello hello. But yeah, Bard. I'm still streaming on weekends, so I'm trying to do, I'm trying not to do like all the time. I do have like things I got to do on the weekend too, outside of WoW. Sometimes I forget that, but it's actually that it is. There are things. Okay. Sometimes when I chat, I literally just ignore what's in front of me. I should have run around and challenged some more stuff here. So this is very problematic. My goal here is try to buy a little time. Oh, nice. Did he knock him off? Oh, he didn't knock him off. Dang, how did he stay on? I thought that blast wave was for sure going to knock him off. Dang. I'm not sure. We really needed to hold off there a little longer. I think that's game, unless we can recap Blacksmith or Lumbermill. It is game for sure, so... yeah, well, can't get to Blacksmith in time, can't get to Lumbermill in time. I think that's enough points. Okay, GG. Matt Cass, you heard it. Stinky is problematic. Cancelled. Is that what I said? I don't even, sometimes I just say words. I can't even, like, process two things that are happening at the same time. All right, I can drop out of the instance group here because this other game is over. And it's not like I gave up. It's just like it's actually straight up over. Like we could cap all the rest of the bases and they'd still win because they have enough points. Okay. It's all good. I got an achievement, so that's the main thing. We're in queue for Affliction and Destro here. On this guy, let's queue for Demo again, and Shuffle is, what, Affliction? Or Destro? Okay, Destro, good. Yeah. Pretty solid. Yeah. I'm gonna keep trying to stream as much as I can. We're like steadily growing. It's super fun. Get a lot of feedback too about like the guides and stuff. So things are going well. Things are going well. Follower dungeon here. This guy is... what did I queue as? I can't remember. Hold on one sec. Let me just get it. Or actually, never mind. Whoa. All right. think it's funny that it really doesn't tell you what Q popped. This is Destro. All right, we're playing Destro. The other guy is in a follower dungeon. This is a 2300 game. What spec is this guy? Assassination, and they have a sub. And both teams have a Presevoker. That's actually great. So it's kind of a fair fight. You know, I think we have a better team fight comp. I mean, they have a Boomkin, but Assassination is really good. But I think this can go either way. I'm just looking at the comps. I feel like with capture the flag maps, very frequently you'll just kind of encounter like setups that just feel unfair. Like one team will have a Presevoker and the other team has like just like a Holy Pally and a Holy Priest, and there's a no flag carrier available. That's not really fair. This is a fair fight, so that'll be good. Let's go Hellcaller, Blitz Hellcaller. So I like to sack my pet in capture the flag maps simply because. Wait, why would I? I mean, there is a big team fight at the start, but if my pet dies, it's not really a big deal. You know what? Let's keep the pet. Why not? So this is where like you can play with a lot of different points as Blitz. Like here, this is actually a legit option. Dark Accord, you'd never take this in Shuffle or Arena because you need your Unending Resolve to be as strong as possible. But in Blitz, you're going to be using this a lot. Like you use Unending Resolve like on cooldown. Well, anyway, this is fine. I don't love that my pet is kind of like, it's kind of hard to keep him around me. Like he'll like be lost because there's a lot of like Z-axis movement on this map, like up and down levels and stuff. And when that happens, your pet just like runs around and does nothing. So I kind of hate that, but at the same time, I get a little more damage having a pet. So I'm immediately going to pop everything. I walled right away. I faked the kick. Nope. Dude. No. I think that Marks Hunter. Not that guy. This guy. Man, all those aim shots are right at my head. All right, let's see. Mongo Mook. You notice Chan doesn't have Fell Dom, but uses Pet as affliction. Is he just that good? As affliction. So I think it's very much matchup dependent. So you don't need Feldom in every matchup because your pet will not die every single matchup. But it will die enough where like in general I would recommend taking Feldom. I skip Feldom when I play Demo because your pet is super tanky. Except again in certain matchups. But Fell Hunter is not tanky, and if your Fell Hunter dies, it's extremely annoying if you don't have Feldom. I would say that like I would not recommend that. I don't know if that's like he happened to log out like that and he had just fought some matchup where like he didn't need Feldom. I wouldn't read too much into that though, because I'm sure like the norm is quite the opposite. Double coil. See, 1v2, no problem. I mean, granted, I actually haven't killed this guy yet, and he is a red pally. Oh yeah, actually I lose this fight. I don't really want to use my Infernal here, but oh my gosh, I'm still gonna lose. Dude, red pallies need to be nerfed. I should have Infernal right away. I thought I had that. So sad. Yeah, we're getting wrecked. I shouldn't have been fighting in the mid, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Just gotta put an end to that stuff. Alright, fake the kicks. Dude, they just do so much damage. They're like stunned and they still kill me. um, yeah, because when I play demo, so this is my Blitz build. With Blitz, I'll usually take Feldom because uh, depending on the situation, sometimes you just want to summon it again. And sometimes, like, if you body res, your pet won't like res too. Body res means running to your corpse instead of waiting for the spirit to res you. And so you need Feldom in those situations. So Feldom is actually pretty useful in Blitz. In Solo Shuffle, though, my Solo Shuffle build, I'll show you later, I don't use Feldom. I wonder if I was supposed to be on defense before. It just like occurred to me. Probably should have been. So with an Invoker flag carrier, I want to stand up here on the edge because he can swoop up to me. Let's make more health stones. Just try and blast this guy before he has a chance to recover. Keep my pet on him to keep him in combat so we can't stealth again. Don't really want to Infernal here, but where's my pet? Oh, there he is. All right. Infernal here. So I actually don't. I mean, granted, I could have done something more to peel there, but I don't think he should have died that fast. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, though, so who knows? That's crazy. I would not have expected him to die there. I bet he still had like communion and a bunch of other cooldowns too. But sometimes like, all it takes is like a very, very slight miscalculation, and it's like it's over, you know? Because I think we could have won that. I just needed like a second to get out of some of their initial CC. I had the Infernal out. I was about to start like double coiling and stuff. So just needed like a couple seconds, and I think we would have turned that defense around, even though it was just the two of us, you know? But since we only had two on defense, like we had a pretty strong offense. So I bet we would have killed their offense soon. I don't know. I don't know what the situation was there, but those little things like that goes from a 2-2, a 2-0, turns that into like a 1-1 where we're actually ahead because we have the last cap. Last cap wins the game. But who knows? Alright, get the precog. Oh my gosh. I don't have gem. I don't have enough soul shards to actually like. Oh. Oh no, that guy ruined my duel. I was about to kill him with the Infernal. Hey Pack. What's up? We're just chilling. We're having like some fun on a Monday evening. We worked pretty hard today, so we've earned it. Okay. I think it's too late for me to go on defense. Yeah. That indecision, bad situation. Dude is super dead. I just gotta trust that he lives for like a second. See if I can just like shadow burn this guy or something. I don't know. Nope. All right. Well, we tried. Pack, you saw us on? Oh, nice. Just got done doing some threes. Very nice. Hope it went well. Hope you climbed. And if you didn't climb, I hope you had fun. Yeah, I played some threes yesterday with Tuki, who was like featured in my one of my solo shuffles yesterday. Campion, what's up? What is up? Pack was good. Was okay. You aren't great, but good practice for you. Yeah, that's great. It's great to have that mentality. I mean, threes is tough right now. Like, there's only so much climbing you could do, really. I think with threes, you very quickly settle at your kind of like your skill level, the MMR that matches your skill level. Very hard to climb from there because just a compressed bracket. It's very low activity bracket. So, Campion, what's my current ranged tier list for Blitz? Oh, I don't know. I've never made a tier list. I don't think it would be super like eye-opening tier list. I'm trying to think. Most everything is fine. So like even among ranged classes, most everything is totally viable. I mean, one spec I don't see very often is augmentation. In fact, I can't recall the last time I saw one. But even so, I think they're fine. They bring a lot of utility. Um, they're just kind of rare. All the other range classes, I see them a decent bit. There are a few though that are definitely, I guess, what you'd call S tier. So those are basically Beast Mastery and Marksman Hunter for sure are S tier. Boomkin is S tier. I think any of the mage specs can be S tier too. It's just kind of like it's hard to put them in S tier because they're kind of like in the hands of a good mage, they're definitely S tier because like they're so overpowered because they have so much utility. But most mages don't really take advantage of the full kit, so I'd say then they're a little bit more of an average DPSer. Yeah, Hunters, Boomkin, and then I actually think Destrolox might actually be up there too. They're pretty good in team fights. They can turn team fights in a way that like a lot of ranged can't. I think Evokers are also up there too. Ellie Shaman, I'm not sure. Maybe. There's like a few maps where they're really, really good. But I think everyone else is like pretty good. There's like no terrible classes right now. I mean, some people might say that AUG and some people might say that Demonology log is also pretty terrible. And it can be. There are certain maps where Demonology feels like it's dead weight, but um, I refuse to categorize Demonology as low tier because I love it. Pack, you're not pushing rating in threes, just trying to practice skills like targeting and who to CC. Yeah, that's great. Are you using voice comms? I feel like in threes, I don't use voice comms that much. I mean, I use it with my usually I play with like my wife, so we do I guess we do voice, but like usually I feel like everyone else is like doing way more coordinated stuff and like it's very clearly on voice. Just kind of puts us at a disadvantage, but whatever. I don't know. Voice is voice is distracting. When I talk on stream, I play pretty badly. All right, let's take this guy in a follower dungeon, and let's get this going. This is let me slash reload. You might be wondering why I reload every time. It's because like if you don't slash reload, like your loadouts, like these talent build loadouts, they all get bugged. It's crazy. At least mine do. Destro into Ret, BM, and two Rets. Okay. Two Ret Paladins. All right. Fine. Um, I think I think this is I think I actually go for Impish Instincts here and I play up and down because it's pretty good against Ret Paladins, because Ret Paladins are not the fastest at going up and down the level because they get they're just, you know, they don't have a jump. But that said, they do still hit you even while you're like traveling up and down. You know, I should have a pet. That would probably be, it's like baseline first order of business. Oh, I interrupted the healer. I don't need to go upstairs. I'm just gonna one-shot this guy, huh? Alright, maybe not one-shot. Maybe I'll get one-shot. Shoot. Alright. So I can't really go upstairs now because, frankly, my healer has repositioned kind of over here. Which is, that's fine. I think I will. Oh man. Interrupt the healer. That's bubble. Nice. Fear this guy. Fear this guy. Searing glare. Annoying. Just port. Oh shoot, I didn't see that thing. Oh man, I got knocked out of it anyway. No! I was so close to recovering there. Is it just me, or do I feel even squishier than usual? Alright. You know how I said I was going to go up and down the level? I will actually go up and down the level this time. We'll see. We're only because it's real life friends. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's cool to have real life friends who play WoW. Alright, we're just gonna keep blasting from here. Oh, no, I was like, I better just go back upstairs. And then I fell. And up the healer. Whoa, why am I dying so fast? Double coil. Oh, nice. It's gonna have to wall here. Oh, that's lay on hands. And wall. Or, I mean, not wall. What do you call it? Bubble? Yeah. Trinket that. Oh, he's super dead, right? Oh my gosh, searing glare. Alright, I'm getting out of there for a second. Get some cataclysm action here. Interrupt the healer. Oh, don't let me die, please. Please. Oh, I'm dead. Dang. What could I have done? I mean, I could have stayed hidden for a little longer. I thought we had recovered at that point, though. I was full health, cataclysm on everything. They were all fully dotted. It's pretty much ready to blast, but I got the interrupt on the healer. Actually, everything seemed right. I just died so fast. I think I just didn't have any hots on me at that point, so it was kind of like hard to catch up. I guess I should have just ran. I hate running, though. I should have. All right. But I don't think I got bopped in any of these games, did I? Is that right? I don't think I got bopped a single time. That would have helped too. Alright, got some. I don't care about paints up. We just don't care about those sorts of things. Those are chaos bolts. Got the turtle here, right? Interrupt the healer? Oh no, I didn't get the interrupt. My pet was probably out of line of sight. Oh shoot, got knocked. Super far too. Dang it, Searing Glare. I don't know why I find Searing Glare more annoying than Hodge or something. It's because it's the illusion of choice, you know? I wall here. Trinket. Blast. Wow, I can't believe he didn't turtle or something. Oh, there's turtle. Okay. And bubble. Alright, I'm out of here. Goodbye. I've had enough. Okay, I'm back. Interrupt the healer. This is a kill. What? No, it's not. Searing Glare again? Are you kidding me? No. No, 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 no. Okay. I think I do need to check. Buff uptime. Yeah. I don't think I've gotten a bop in 3 rounds with 2 red pallies. There's 2 red pallies in here. Blessing and protection, 0. Gosh, I don't know. I think if I get a bop there, I think we win, right? Oh, show up in the cooldowns? Maybe I got bopped and I just didn't see. There were like so many pets and stuff. Who knows? Whoa. Oh, that was a nice knock. That like screws me up. So now I can't lay my port up there. I have to play down here with the rest of these guys. Oh my gosh. Please bot me or something. I don't know. Oh, whew. Let's check for forbearance. No forbearance. Well, I had 4 rounds with red pallies and I didn't get a single defensive spell from them. Now I've got the hunter on my side, so that's a good thing. All right, I won't complain about it anymore. That's the last you'll hear about bops from me. Yep. Okay, double ret. I think I still run Impish, but Soul Rip is actually a pretty good option here too. Yeah, I think I definitely just play up and down here. That was a close one. What was that guy's name? Sayaz something. Alright, he's our kill target. He has bubbled. Oh, Searing Glare. Oh, blast him. Come here. What? Alright. Blast. Okay. No problem. This hunter's like chilling. 4 wins. Yeah. You know, I think a lot of those previous rounds, I think those early rounds, I think they were winnable. Because when I think about it, we like there were a couple rounds where I felt like we were in total control, and then just something went south. It's tough though. That happens a lot in this current meta because it's so fast. It's very easy to make the wrong like judgment call in terms of like, look at him, he's waiting for me. Let's keep him there for a bit. He's like, he's coming sooner or later. Oh no, he ran down. Now I go up. He's like, oh my gosh. His strategy. And pour it right back. It's so fun. Isn't it fun? I love this. Alright. Double coil. Big damage. Alright. So this time it's the other guy named Winnie Wings. That's the guy who has bubbled. Alright, now we blast. Trinket that, whatever. Winnie Wings. Get this guy. What? Searing Glare. Interrupt the healer. There we go. Okay. That was okay. 3 wins is okay. I do think, especially on a map like that, where I can go up and down the level, especially against Rat Paladins. I mean, look at how annoyed those guys were. Like in the last round where the other Ret Paladin, he literally ran straight up to the top. So for like the first 10 seconds, he did nothing. Just kind of waited for me to port up. That's so funny. But, you know, it's frustrating for Ret Paladin, so I definitely should have won more rounds there. But it's okay. 3's okay. Take it. Oh, let's repair. Ugh. 300 gold? Damn. It's a lot. Words, GG. Stinky, what's up? Hey. Hey, Words, how's it going? I popped into your stream like right before I went to bed last night, so I didn't really see any of it, but hope you had a great stream. Alright. Follower dungeon there. I think I'm just getting back-to-back queues on this guy. Wait, what? Oh, no, wait. I was just playing NA, wasn't I? Okay, well now we got a EU queue. Ugh. The least cool map. I mean, great art. This is like the best looking piece of trash ever, but the map is horrible. Zek Jojo, all the haste procs plus PI is insane. Yeah. It's crazy when you get like everything lining up, all the haste procs, and you've got your Ritual of Ruin and you're blasting away. Super fun. Okay, let me slash reload real quick. You saw me? Can't remember if your mic is muted. Oh, yeah. So I said hello and then I got an ad and then I went to bed. So if you said something, I apologize. I couldn't hear it. Fire Mage, Shadow Priest. Whoa, is this a quadruple caster lobby? I don't think I've had one of these in certainly not in the last few days. Like it's been dozens of lobbies since I've had a full caster lobby. Hey, all right, cool. Let's play Soul Harvester in a caster lobby. No, not that one. This one, Soul Harvester, and then yeah. Okay, I've got a pet, got my gear. We're good to go. All right. So let's see. Shadow Priest. What is this? This a Frost Mage. I see. So here, this is actually like. So I benefit. The longer this game goes, the stronger I will be, basically, because I have what nobody else has in this lobby, which is interrupt the healer. I have Mortal Strike, so that's a huge advantage as Demolock. This is sort of exactly the lobby that you're looking for. They're very rare. I don't even care what I'm hitting. Look, I'm just like tab dotting, you know? Oh my gosh, I shouldn't get interrupted though. I'll Hellstone here. Little scared. So this is kind of like, there we go. I was like, I think I can reach my port. Okay, barely. I also get super confused between the Disc Priest and the Shadow Priest. Interrupt the Shadow because I want to kind of help my team catch up. Got a gigantic Tyrant here. Coil him. Hear this guy. Actually, wait. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong guy. Dang. Doesn't matter. Okay, I have to lay a board here. We're just pushing. Hear the mage. Hear this guy. Oh shoot, I got interrupted. Let's interrupt nothing. Trinket that. Fear. I got silenced. Fear again. Actually, AoE stun. Just slowing down the damage a little. Stun this guy. Nice. Alright, this is going to be a pretty big Tyrant. You know, if this guy, big Tyrant. Oh my gosh. Hellstone just to kind of like help out my healer with the stress levels. I'm sure he's super stressed. Okay, I wall here. Again, it's pretty strong. Damage burst here. I reflect. Wait, I think our healer's over here too. Yeah, we're good. That Lysol doesn't matter. AoE stunning? No, I can't. There we go. Just kind of... I'm going to pretend like we easily won that. My healer had like 3% health. That was crazy. So you can see how I was dominating, right? Like #1 on damage. I also have Mortal Strike. I think what happened was I kind of got messed up halfway through where I was getting interrupted a lot by the mage, and then also just like the priests, like silences and stuff like that. So that kind of slowed me down. So there was definitely a window where like I could have definitely lost, but these are definitely my rounds to lose. This is why you play demo. Now, unfortunately, when the game is super bursty like it is right now, like I can't like guarantee wins where like in previous season I basically could guarantee wins in a lobby like this because I just have so much control. Okay, I think I just eat all this frozenness. Coil him. Hey, we stun. Bake the kick. Oh, wow. Oh, what? He actually kicked me. That's crazy. Interrupt the healer. Fear the healer. Bellord right here. A lot of value. I think we go on the Shadow Priest for now. But I'm making sure to dot everything. Interrupt the Shadow Priest with nothing. I don't have an interrupt available. Okay, I think I eat this because I'm Searing Glared anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Can you reflect Halo? I don't think so, right? It's an AoE damage? Probably not. Coil this guy. So, you know what? I should not be spending so much time trying to kill this Shadow Priest. He's unkillable. Healthstone. You know what I can do? Is actually turn a little... Just make sure I'm pressuring this guy a little bit. Dude. I'm actually trying to fake this guy's kicks, and I fail every time. That's actually pretty impressive. Interrupt Polly. Look at that. He's a... I think he... Is he kickbotting? Very fast kicker. So that guy... I don't know what happened there, to be honest. I was like focused on trying to fake the Pally kick. Maybe he's kickbotting. But anyway. So I just have to fake super fast to get the precog from the Pally. Alright, words. You're losing your mind because your guild was talking so much goofy stuff in Discord you couldn't even think. Nice. 6-0. Sadly that's not going to happen. I actually thought we were doing pretty well there, but I was a little bit focused right there on like trying to figure out why this guy was unkickable, like unprecogable. I got it right at the end though, but I basically just tapped my spell, which is like kind of how you test whether somebody's kickbotting. Basically, you just like tap your spell, and then it'll like, if they kick it, then it's like either they got lucky or something weird's going on. Okay, all the kicks are on cooldown. I can kind of like free cast. I'm alone over here, but I don't really care. I mean, this guy can't kill me. It's a Frost Mage. Frost Mages don't do any damage now. Alright. Bellord right here. Port. Oh, that was a nice kick. Reflect. Dang, that was a pretty quick steal on my reflect. Trinket. He faded the fear. Coil this guy. Fear this guy. So one hard thing is I can't keep track of like which mage has kick available. Omnibar doesn't like, you know, tell you really. So I'll just keep casting, you know. There's first block on the Frost Mage. Interrupt Frost. I think we're kind of crushing in terms of damage. Just keep the damage pressure up. Okay, got interrupted. Whoa. Let's kill this thing. Oh, nice. That was a quick dispel. Oh, hit the mage or the healer by accident. Dang, frozen. Fake the kick. Interrupt this guy. Ah, dang. Am I in trouble? Healthstone. Wall. You're the healer? Alright, that is all the ice blocks. Alright, there we go. Velkaden, whoa, a Monday evening stream? I know, crazy. Yeah, managed to finish up some work, get the kids to bed. Pinky here is, normally we would do some twos, but she is She is busy. She's watching a new um, TV show. So, all right, still the mages again. Let's take out the mages. Where it's just kill mages, they die. Yeah, they do die. It takes a few times, but especially with the pally, we're gonna have to kill them like 14 times. Let's coil this guy right off the bat. He's trying to do some, yeah, bring a frost stuff. Dang, they steal my nether word so fast. I must have some sort of alert or something for it, huh? Yeah, this pally is. I'm actually pretty sure he's a kickbotter. I'm like, I need to remember that. I guess I wall here. I didn't notice where my priest was. He was knocked downstairs, so he got kind of like messed up there. So kickbotting is actually not that powerful. I mean, it is. It's definitely like cheating. It's a leg up, but it's not actually like gonna win you a ton of games. It will cost you a lot of self-esteem, you know? You're like respect for yourself. So don't do it. Coil. So the name of the game here is you just have to pump damage. It doesn't matter who you hit, because they have so many cooldowns we got to get through before we can like. Oh my gosh. That's pretty unfortunate. We had a lot of cooldowns there. Oops. I definitely got a little cocky there. Definitely didn't need to lose that one. I could have ported, so that's on me. 0-6 for the frost? No, the frost just notched a win there. Oh, the priest is losing. Okay, maybe kickbotting is really powerful. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't accuse him yet. Let's see what he does this time. I'm standing right next to him. He's about to pop out of his thing. Oh shoot. Wait, this guy might die. You're the healer? I want to test his kickbot, but I can't right now. I'm like too busy hitting this guy. I don't know. I can't tell. He won't stand next to me. Hopefully the mage doesn't die here. That'd be so sad. After all this work. Okay. Maybe he's not kickbotting. I can't tell. Could you bait a kickbot with a school you wouldn't be using? Or does it only kick important CDs? So, you know, I bet there's like different... I have no idea. But I bet it's not like... I have no idea. Back in the day, kickbots used to just kick whatever. But that was like... Kickbots have been around for 20 years, so I assume there's like some more advanced ones. But you can tell. I mean, like when somebody is consistently kicking you in the first 0.001 seconds of a cast, I mean, like that's just not humanly possible, you know? Sometimes you get lucky. I try and do that a lot when I'm trying to like anticipate kicks. Like I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna come out of the CC and he's definitely gonna be like penanting or something, you know? So that's when like you can kind of anticipate something and get a super early kick, but usually you can't do that consistently, and you will miss sometimes, you know? Wow, I think we just trained this guy. This guy is having a rough round already. Oh boy. Oh yeah, actually they have a few swaps here if they get through. Oh, got kicked. Dang. Interrupt to Polly. You're a healer. Okay, that's swap number 2. So I think it's a matter of time. Coil into blast. Block number 2. But he has interrupt up. I gotta be careful. But oh, he used it. All right. So Pally did win 5. I don't know. Boys and girls, it does not pay to cheat though. I think I could have won more. I think I could have won that because so I lost 2 games. Is that what happened? I got only 4 wins. I think that's what happened. Definitely could have done better. Oh well. Leave Vincent Scroop. Okay, so what are we queued as? Demo Blitz. It's 5 a.m. in the EU, so I need to queue something else because like the average wait time it shows the 0, so that means there's no 2,500 plus games running in the EU right now since it's like 5 in the morning. Understandable. So we'll try affliction. Yeah, okay. We might get a queue here. I'm pretty low. Yeah, 1,700 MMR. I don't think I played any affliction on this guy. And then this guy we're queued on shuffle and blitz, affliction and destro. All right, cool. Yeah, I think Bard, you might be right though. Maybe that's why I couldn't test the kick bot properly when I was like really trying to, because he'd like do his drive-by kick again, but then he wouldn't kick. But it might have been because I was like trying to fake with some less lower priority stuff like glue mound and stuff. Who knows? Okay, so in the NA account, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. So tomorrow's the reset day. I've only done 2 Great Vault slots for the Mythic level gear, but I'm pretty much there with Mythic gear, at least in terms of gear that would matter for PvP, which is kind of cheesy. I mean, it's a little bit of a it's a little bit of a leg up, but I've only a few pieces of bloody token gear I need to replace now, so. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I think on my EU guide, did I upgrade my... I did not upgrade my Reshi wraps all the way. Shoot. There's like a... This whole time I've been using a lower... Oh no, not that. This whole time I've been using a lower quality Reshi wrap. There we go. Now it's 7:30. Okay. Wonder how much of a difference that made. Probably not much. So these queue times look scary, 2 hours, but that's only because I've been getting back-to-back queues in EU and on my other queues and stuff. I don't think I've waited more than a few minutes for a queue, so this will be one of my longest queues. I'm at 3 minutes already, or yeah, 3 minutes. It's not that long. Okay, should we check? So usually patch notes are outlined the Friday before, but sometimes they'll throw in some patch notes right before the patch day or reset day, but it doesn't look like it's happening. Oh, this is trading post. Does that start tomorrow? I think it's not tomorrow, but the day after. Um, okay, that's pretty cool actually. Okay, that's super cool. Wait, this mount? Oh yeah. Wait, this is mega cool. I'm actually amazed that this is a trading post reward instead of some sort of like thing you have to buy. That's extremely cool, right? I like it. The kind of like it's more black and white-ish, off-white. Another hoodie. Okay, cool. This is that's pretty hideous. Okay, and then AWC and MDI probably start really soon. I think MDI starts later than AWC usually. We'll see. Okay, cool. Looks cool, Bart. Yeah, I think it's actually mega cool. I'm actually amazed. Like, that's the sort of thing that like they could definitely sell in the shop instead. So I'm glad they're throwing us a bone through the traveler's log. I guess I should check and see if there's anything else I want to buy in the log, but um, for this month, I don't think so. I think this month was kind of quiet. There wasn't very much cool stuff. Yeah, whatever. Wait, you know what? I probably have Trader's Tender on this guy. Prize Marshal Stinky. Oh yeah. Oh, I never even picked up the mount from here. Got a new mount. Very fancy. Set favorite. I have like no mounts because this account is like super fresh. Literally like 15 mounts. Could probably buy more of them here. Yeah, this is a pretty cool mount. I have a lot of tender. I guess I got the traveler. I finished the traveler's log this month because I actually did all the quests this month to get the cloak. Oh, this is also a cool mount. I like this guy, this crocolisk. I'm gonna buy the crocolisk. He's cool. All right. Now I've got a sweet mount for my arenas on this guy. Six-minute queue. That's actually pretty long when you're running two accounts. Wait, what is my MMR? Is it really that high? Oh well. I don't know if the shuffle queue is ever gonna pop. I don't really like this green one as much. I think the golden eagle It's much cooler. Let's take this guy off of my favorites. Wait, does this one fly? I forget. No, it does not fly. Yeah, I like this one too. Set favorite. Alright, got some cool mounts. Should we peruse the threes list? Is it worth doing Resto Ret? Looking for Warlock? I don't know. I think Solo Shuffle is so much more fun than threes, so screw it. One of these cues is going to pop sooner or later, I hope. Probably could have queued as a lower rated spec, I suppose. There we go. All right. Follower dungeon here. All right, we got a Mogu. Man, I've been getting this map so much. At least this time I'm Affliction. Or no, I'm Destro. So not quite as annoying when we're Destro in this map. Let's grab... It's fine, whatever. Well, this is okay. You know, I wonder if I should do... should I do something like this and... How would I get over here? No, you can't really get over there. It's fine. Okay. Bard, what's your PvE item level? It's 715, I think. 715. Yeah, I'm pretty geared. I'm still missing a handful of pieces that are like hero level. But everything's hero or mythic level. And I haven't crafted anything. I've crafted one piece that's kind of lower item level. That's probably my worst piece. I need to improve that at some point, but I'm kind of like done with PvE. Did a ton of it early on. Now I'm like, we're solidly climbing on all of our 4 warlocks, all 3 specs. Okay. Let's see. What rating is this? 2260. We are Alliance. I think I'm just going to grab... Well, we'll see. See if anybody grabs orbs. If not, I'll grab an orb. You're only 1 below? Oh, nice. You caught up. Did you get your... you got your 3K, right? Did you get your 3K yet? Maybe not yet. You still have a champion piece? Yeah, I have 1 champion piece on my... Or 1 crafted piece that doesn't have any gilded, whatever you call it. Oh, you know what? I should have done a pet sack build. Whatever. It's too late now. Okay. Who's going to grab orbs? Nobody. I'll grab it. It's always a game of chicken. I'm going to reunite with my team over here. I'm out of there. Oh shoot. That guy's won't let me run in peace. Wow, these healers are doing some work. It is super hard to keep me up right now. They kept me alive forever. That's great. Hack PvE talk. Yeah. Uh, it's funny. So, I mean, my stream has been steadily growing because I've been doing like a lot of PvE, PvP, and people like definitely are enjoying it. I think that a lot of people are like trying to like learn Warlock PvP, which is awesome to see. So I think it's like super fun and very rewarding. Um, okay, demolish that guy. I don't know what I was doing there. I was trying to just blow somebody up, but that was very silly. Um, but then like I went through a stretch early in the season where I was like doing a bunch of PvE. I even tried streaming it. I mean, it's so boring, obviously. I totally get it. Like whenever I tune into even like a very competitive PvE stream, it's a snooze fest. It's insane. But here we are. We're doing real stuff. PvP. This guy has a lot of stacks. Oh man, this guy too. Dang, what was I doing? I got turned around and I couldn't target the dude. That's crazy. You haven't pushed yet? Just stalking your vault every week? Okay. Yeah, it's always a lot easier to push a little bit later when people are a little geared. And people actually have learned the dungeons. That's actually huge. Purple, I'll grab it. The problem is, so they're getting points faster than us because we cannot seem to take over the mid. There we go. Yeah, they had so many stacks. They had to die sooner or later. Problem is, like, we just can't. So the team that controls the middle has a huge advantage in terms of positioning. And I mean, the main reason why it's a huge advantage is because it's very hard to stay coordinated on this map. So like being able to just like know where your healers are, like if they're just like planted in the middle and they control the middle, you can always just run there, kind of group up. Very important. But when you're like kind of on the perimeter like we are, it really stinks. That's really horrible. So I'm just right now, I think I can get this, no problem. We'll see. No, wait, there's a whole bunch of them. It's a whole army of them arriving here. Just trying to get out of there. Oh, that guy took the buff. This is actually fine. So now we're taking over the middle. Get more health stuns for the team. Get out of there. Oh, this guy's gonna get one shot. Nice. Oh no. Okay, he didn't reflect the time good. That would have been horrible. Dude, this guy is super tanky. What? Oh no, he had Ray of Hope. Okay. Yeah, it must have been Ray of Hope. So I had like a fair number of stacks at that point, so I should have been one-shotting him. Uh-oh, they got 3 orbs. This could be bad news. Uh-oh. All right, we managed to recover, pick up more orbs than them, so that's actually massive. And we're all in the middle. And we just killed their healer. Wait, we've not killed their healer, but we might. Okay, we're not going to kill their healer. Wait, I must be blind. Oh no. Bad news. I think we can finish it off. We've got 2. We've got a pretty sizable point lead. I just noticed one of the red paladins has been like, he's not toxic, he's just chatting furiously, all caps, all game long. Just like, get the orbs, guys. We can do it. That's funny. Oh man, just got here just in time. Oof, that was a close one. I think that's my first Kot Mogu victory in like 2 days. So that's actually huge. All right, leave instance group. Let's queue back up, and then I'm going to run and grab a quick refreshment. Wait, do I want to queue as Destra? Let me see. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Actually, you know what? I think I can. I wonder if I can start getting high rated queues. It's like 10 p.m. So in NA, around 10 p.m. is when the blitzers, the professional blitzers, pop out of the woodworks and start queuing up. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna grab a refreshment. Okay, how are we doing? Got my eel. All right, one sec. All right. What do we think is going to pop first? I think NA queues will probably pop first. I think EU has got to be done. I mean, it is like 5 a.m. in the European Union. Why does my face look like that? Is that what this? Is it because I haven't gotten 2400 yet? Or is it because that's some sort of transmog I'm wearing? It's bizarre. All right. NA. Oh wait, did I do Corn Diary yet? I did not. I love doing this stuff. I'm sure nobody else does it. Bard, are close games harder or easier to get on Kotmogu the higher rating it is? I think games tend to be closer. Um, is It's a good question if it's more or less frequently. I think like I used to think that Kotmogu games tended to be a lot closer. Like they tended to be just like way more like super sweaty games. But now I'm not so sure. I feel like the last few days I've gotten Kotmogu a bazillion times and I've just gotten blown, like just gotten crushed every single time. I guess like one of them was pretty close that I can recall. I don't know. I'd be curious to see the data on that. I feel like the games, I mean, the maps where I feel like you most frequently get super close, super sweaty games um, are the, whatchamacallit, the capture the flag maps. Like I often have games where it's like two caps to one cap, sort of thing. Super, super close. Or just like one cap to zero. Very close. The thing is like, I mean, in Blitz though, like fully a third of the games are like always going to be total blowouts for whatever reason or other. But the close games are fun. I'm curious which map leads to the highest frequency of close games, because that means it's a well-designed map. Bryce, if you have to pick one spec out of all three to play for the rest of time as a Warlock, which is it? If I had to pick a single spec, it would be demonology. I think demonology is the most fun because it's like just the most unique. I don't know why I like it so much. Maybe it's like the class fantasy. I always have enjoyed summoning type of characters in every game. Like so when I played Diablo, I liked necromancers and like witch doctors. When I played Path of Exile, I'd play a summoner build. I've always played Warlock in WoW. I mean, I played Mage for a while. I like casters in general, but like I've always liked Warlock. I think the class fantasy just appeals to me, and demonology is really like the most summony of the Warlock specs. So maybe that's why I like it. Yeah, I don't think it's the best though. Historically, it's not been the best for PvP. Even right now, demonology for Blitz is probably one of the weaker specs. I mean, it's not even probably. It definitely is the weakest of the three specs, Warlock specs for PvP for Blitz. But it's fun. I think it's pretty cool. I think like when you when you're in control of a match as a demolock, you really feel it. You feel like you're really like the enemy team like can't do anything. You just have so much CC and so much damage. So I like that. Bard, you loved Necromancer and Diablo? Yeah. Yeah, Diablo like Diablo 2, right? Necromancer was fun. Wait, was it 2? Was it 3? I can't remember now. I think I actually probably played more Sorceress in Diablo 2 than anything else. I just kind of, that was like, I guess that's more like a mage, but oh well. Good choice. You thought yours would be the same when you first started, but you fell in love with AF and haven't looked back. Yeah, if you had asked me that question even just a couple years ago, I would have said Affliction. Affliction was the main reason why I started playing WoW, and not WoW, Warlock in the first place. Because like the rot and dot playstyle is very appealing. Siphon Life Soul Link, you're just really tanky. You dot people up and then you just kind of run around. Super fun. I love that. But these days, Affliction is pretty different. It's very like you blow people up. It's glass cannon, which I think is fun. But just like I don't think I enjoy it quiet as much as I enjoy demonology, which is more in common with old school AF, Rotten Dot. Very tanky, kind of like wear down your opponents with just like pressure over time. Bard, what about Gilneas? Gilneas is I think Gilneas is a pretty good in terms of like fair games. Like you get a lot of like close-ish games. A lot of back and forth. Like you rarely have, you know what's interesting about Gilneas is you would think that it's very easy to hold two bases, but as you get higher rating, it's like actually harder and harder to just like hold two bases the entire game. So it does lead to some back and forth. So there's definitely like some closeness there. I think Gilneas is a very well designed map. The major problem I have with Gilneas is that it's really unfair when one team has a sub rogue and the other team doesn't have like an answer to that, like another rogue. That's like a pretty noticeable difference. Sort of like in capture the flag when one team has a really good flag carrier and the other doesn't. It's a pretty big disadvantage. So, and those games tend to be blowouts. You played Diablo 2 when you were young. You were scared until you summoned an army of skeletons. Yes. I think it's just kind of cool. Like they do all the work for you, you know? You summon them and they just run around and attack stuff. They take all the hits for you. I love that. All right. What are we playing here? We've got, let me slash reload. We are in a follower dungeon over here. This is North America. Okay, loaded. Here we go. Oh, it's a 20. This is a high game. It's a 2950 game. I think I'll play. So it looks like it's a pretty ranged, heavy. Yeah, pretty ranged heavy kind of thing going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and play Soul Harvester. I might need to run around and do stuff. Actually, oh, it looks like they want me to go mid. Okay, I'll go mid. I think for mid, I probably actually want to go Diabolist then. Let's do this. This looks okay. This all looks just fine. All right, cool. Let's see. Who do you think is going to be mid? Oh, nice. I repaired by accident on this guy. I bet it's going to be the Destro lock. I probably could have planned for that. Against Destro, I actually would rather be Soul Harvester, but that's okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So what happens in this map is you usually have a 2v2 in the middle, and it's like, that's it. You just get stuck here. So this is going to be, I don't think anything is going to happen here. Okay, I don't know why we have a mage here, but who knows. Let's spear this guy. Okay. In a nutshell, what's happening is nothing. I think this is going to be really boring. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to fear the healer. Oh, he shouldn't have gone in there. I think he's gonna die. Oh my gosh, I couldn't finish him. So sad. But I did get the... So what I just got is the big reset. So I'm doing truckloads of damage. Stun this guy. Hit him during the thingy. Oh dang, they brought reinforcements though. Otherwise I think we would have won. Dang. Alright, back to square one. So this is just a 2v2. Now the difference between this and 2v2, like actual 2v2 bracket, is a huge difference, and it's really very simple. The big difference is simply there's no dampening in Blitz. So healing is extremely strong. And it's very hard to get a kill. It's possible. But it is very hard. Did he get it? I think he got it. That's annoying. I poured it on it just in time too. But I think I wonder if it's just random who gets it when you're both on it at the same time. I think I can outplay this guy. But problem is there's no dampening. So like the heals are just like it's a full heal, you know? All right. Oh my gosh. You know what they did? I think these guys must be on voice. They like coordinated their interrupts and stuns and stuff in order to guarantee the reset. I think we can still win this. It's a half fear. Fear again. Oh, I got the interrupt. Shoot. That was bad of me. Man, they're being super annoying. Alright, so we finally got the kill. Oh my gosh. That ring of peace is so cheesy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, this guy's good. I was like, we're just like both spamming the base trying to get it before this guy rezzed. All right, so this is a nice little showcase of how this map is played. I'll just wall here so I don't die by accident. Full, or half fear, I guess. Not even a half fear. What? Super short fear. Doesn't matter. I should probably make some sort of like... Man, I think we might just get the kill here. Dude got abandoned. Okay. More health stones. Easy, yeah. It's funny because the rest of the game, we were winning by a little bit, but now that we took market, it has a huge impact on the rest of the map. So I feel like everything else is going to fall into place. We were already winning though, so that's the main thing. But I wonder if like there's something I could have done to simply play it a little better. So I don't want to put him on fear DR yet. What I did is I got the reset on the let's kill this animal. Oh, I can't. Dang. So here we are again. Stuck in a 2v2. Maybe we'll get a kill. Maybe not. Kind of funny. Well, we did our part. Oh, we need 10 more points. What? That's so ridiculous. Nice, I got the reset. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. That was so ridiculous. So this is what happens when you get stuck in the middle like that. You just have a 2v2 that never ends because the two healers basically can't die. Sometimes you can get the kill. Like we got the kill there, even though they were actually outplaying us for a lot of it in terms of like trying to get the reset. So there's a buff that spawns inside that little hut, and it's on like this steady cooldown, and it's a race to get that reset because what it does is it resets all of your cooldowns and it makes you like super strong. You can use every single cooldown, grab the buff, you can use every single cooldown again. So I can have 2 tyrants and 2 Felguards all at the same time. It's insane. So we managed to. So they outplayed us in terms of getting to that buff every single time, which kept them in the game. But we were definitely like winning the 2v2. And we did win it eventually, but it was kind of a. I think I probably could have played better there. I needed to play smarter around the cooldown when the shrine was respawning. But whatever. Demonology is really good in 2v2. So that's the thing. Is like in that situation, I've got a ton of CC, ton of damage. I spin the flag pretty well and fairly tanky. And importantly, I have a port, so I can port right onto the buff when it respawns. It's just kind of funny because they had ports too, Mistweaver and Destrolock, so pretty interesting. All right, let's see. Pack, you love Necro, especially after getting an Enigma. That sounds vaguely familiar. I don't remember the names. I assume that's like one of those unique weapons or something. Bard, they got to run out of mana. So not really. It's crazy. So in Blitz, you can run out of mana. but usually only if you're healing like a team fight and like you're literally spam healing. I think in the 2v2 in market, like yes, maybe they can run out of mana, but usually it's not that. Usually like if the two teams are like equally matched, then nobody dies, nobody wins the market at all. Just until the thing is like what swings the market is usually if things are going really well in other parts of the map, then somebody's freed up, they can run to market, throw a few cooldowns, and kind of swing the tide of battle a little bit. Um, but it's a pretty usually a stalemate. Zile is so close to 3K. Yeah. Oh wait, what is this? This is affliction. Okay, slash reload. Enigma was the armor that gave teleport to all classes. You know, I don't know. I was like Diablo 2 was so long ago. I didn't like farm it the way that a lot of people did. Like I played it some. I didn't play it religiously. I think by the time Diablo 2 was out, like I was kind of already kind of getting into MMOs, like Ultima Online, and then Asheron's Call. I think WoW after that. I played like a very small amount of EverQuest. Okay, what is this? Preservoker, Soul. Okay, I'll play Soul Harvester. Why not? Beast Mastery. Wait, Soul Rip. Ah, shoot, too late. Okay, whatever. Uh, wait. I've been meaning to play some Soul Harvester. I've been enjoying Hellcaller more, but I think Soul Harvester is actually not bad. Oops, I got kicked. Ugh, silence. Silence is so cheesy. Right? Don't we agree that's cheesy? Okay, this is a huge amount of damage. Not as much as they're doing to me, huh? Wow, how are they doing so much damage? What is that about? Oh shoot. Oh no no. So bad. Trinket that. Here. Silence? No. How many silences do they have? Oh shoot, I'm dead. Wait, I'm not dead. Blasting. Oh, I'm super dead. Who am I kidding? Oh no, he's dead. Oh my god. How stressful is that? Can you imagine healing that? I can't imagine being a healer in this world. What in the world? Alright, I'm going Hellcaller. That was too stressful. I also don't think I need Nether Ward. I think I need um, Soul Rip. Okay. Zile Ja It Bear? I don't know what that is. Oh, you're talking about like the runes. Oh yeah, they were like runes, and I don't remember any of those combinations. Let's see. Kyovisk, what do I use to see target of your teammates? Oh, so this over here is part of shadowed unit frames. It's a base. It's like it's a simple unit frames add-on. It's been around forever. It's actually quite nice. I rather like it. No frills. Just but you can turn on all sorts of different things like targeted target and target of players or whatever you call them, teammates. Oh my gosh, am I not coiled yet? Dude, I'm getting like absolutely murdered by this army of pets. Oh no. Shoot, am I dead? Dude. Why is this so hard? I mean, I know why. It's because this guy does 10 conzillion damage. Alright. Wall. Oblivion. Oh my gosh. What do I do here? Oblivion. That did nothing. Okay. Cool, cool. No! Oh my lordy. I needed to line aside a little bit there. I got greedy. It's too intense. So yeah, Kaio, this is all shadowed unit frames. And if you want to like get the add-on, it's gonna look a little different. If you want to set it up to look just like mine, you can get the import code for my SUF. Just type !Discord and the bot will give you a link to my Discord. I've got a bunch of stuff there for free. It's all like weak auras, import codes for add-ons, all that stuff. So do whatever you want with that. All right. Oh, you know what? I should have reflect here. All right. Oh man, nice lightning lasso. Totally messed me up. Alright, Oblivion him. Pretty fun. You're the healer? Oh, this is big. Got turtle. Port. Dang, this is tough. I guess I wall here. Not great. Oh, nice. Shoot, I can't take advantage of that. Shoot, he's popping some sort of damage cooldown. Coil. Big damage. Interrupt the healer? This is surely a kill. There we go. No? Oh my gosh, that was a swap. What a great swap. Oh no, he died. Alright. I was like, that was surely a kill. Oblivion with the interrupt on the healer. Zile, do I see Fury Warriors in high MMR? Huh. So I have this problem where I can't tell warriors apart. I've seen warriors in high MMR, but I don't know if their arms are Fury. They seem exactly the same thing to me. If there's a difference, I truly cannot tell anymore. They're out there though. Warriors are definitely good. It's definitely, but the thing is, like, I wonder if warriors are struggling a little bit into like the heavy ret meta, because ret tends to be pretty good against most forms of like melee. not great. Let me coil. Man, I cannot keep dots. This is big damage though. Here we go. Big damage. Oh man, we absolutely exploded him at the end there. I had full dots rolling, full pressure, and then the hunter, I think he must have hit him for like 10 bazillion. Okay, I wonder if I should try like, Anyway, I do think that like Mark's Destro is extremely strong. I wonder if Mark's Affliction is not so bad either. Just like the burst, because the thing about the burst from Affliction is it's not as frequent or as strong as Destro, but it's like, I think it's a little more surprising to other people. It's a little harder for them to like tell when you're like popping off, I suppose. Coil. That was a really good feign death. I don't know if that was luck or skill, but he didn't even take a single tick of damage from my Oblivion. You're the healer. Oh my gosh. I totally messed up there. I was trying to wall, and what happened was I accidentally I accidentally void off teleported forward. But I do think that like I probably could have gotten, I'm not sure. I'd have to watch the replay. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why the shaman was out of commission for so long. My bad. Sorry, Mr. Shaman. All right, Shadow Priest, Marks. This is pretty tough. I mean, they just like, there's like so much burst damage. Very hard to predict. All right, got the precog. That's very good. All right. Oh, nice knock. Well, that was so far. Wall. You're the healer and Oblivion. Wait, why is it hitting for nothing? What? That was a pitiful Oblivion. Whoa. Dang. How did I die so fast? So, I guess the Beast Mastery Hunter kind of got wrecked, huh? I feel bad. It didn't seem like he was playing badly. It was just like, I think the matchup is pretty tough for him. But I also think like right there when I just died and like so fast, I'm not sure. And the round before that, I died super fast when I was playing with the Beastmastery Hunter, and like I feel like I mean, I definitely could have walled earlier. There were things I could have done For sure. Oh well. Sometimes it happens. All right, let's queue for shuffle again, and then let's get this guy out of follower instance. Daniel T. Smoke. That's a Zile. AWC tomorrow. You hope Rhett and Hunter destroy everything and force Blizzard to nerf him? Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I feel like Blizzard is, they've checked out. They're working on not checked out. I shouldn't say that. I'm sure they're hard at work on Midnight, and that's fine. They put a lot of work into the World Within. Wigora Feign Death. Oh yeah, you know, I've actually been thinking about I think I need something to track Feign Death a little better because it kind of messes me up sometimes. DLC Smoke, you've been playing Marksman lately. You just got double mage affliction lobby. You ran that ship. Oh yeah, it's so funny. Like when you face a bunch of casters or clothies rather, you do so much damage. It's crazy. Okay, let me slash reload. This guy's in a follower dungeon. I think this is kind of a low-rated game. I'm guessing 1800. Yeah, I barely played affliction on this character, so. We've got, oh, it's a prot lobby and a rare sighting, a brewmaster. Never see brewmasters. I think I sack my pet here. Hellcaller, no pet. Let's see, build-wise, let's think about this. I think I get, geez, what do I do? Cunning Cruelty? I feel like Malefic Rapture is kind of poop. Maybe I do this. Pet sack wise, this looks okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then Rotten Decay or let's get Shadow Rift. Let's try and make it happen. All right. Do I have Shadow Rift even keybound? Oh, yeah. You know what? I think I need Rotten Decay. So many targets here. All right, here we go. A rogue in your lobby, 2-4 every time. You win the rounds with him, lose the rounds against him. It's funny when that happens. Oh, what's going on here? Where is their team? Am I crazy? So my immediate assumption was that they must be turning this thingamajig here, but they're not. So I'm just like I'm out of sorts here. I don't know what's happening. Whatever. I get to read chat this way. Okay, damn T-Smoke, literally every time they enable and disable so hard. That's so funny. You know, I feel that way about some classes. I'm trying to think which ones. So I'm trying to think. Sometimes Resto Shamans, right now Resto Shamans seem pretty good all around and it's fine. But like there are times when like Resto Shaman, I can't win with them because they're just like their healing throughput isn't enough against melee in a melee heavy lobby. And I can't win against them because they shut down casters so hard. So definitely I've been there. I think right now Disc Priest is sort of in that camp where it's like when they're against me, it's an auto win for them because they just go Void Weaver, and if I'm playing demo, they have infinite healing and damage. And if they're on my side, it's just like they can't keep me alive long enough for some reason. Oh, should I actually pay attention? Anyway, whatever. I'm just gonna get this card and chat with y'all, which is the way it should be. I don't know where everyone is. Like, I would be more concerned if like there were like a lot of people on my team kind of sitting lava idly, but they're actually going off and doing stuff. So as long as this guy runs off and goes to do something productive, I can just stay here with the cart. Now, Maybe I should tell him. Oh no, he's off. Yeah, see? He knows what's up. Good job. My main thing is I'll lay a port here so I can watch this thing, but it doesn't seem like the... Oh, actually, let me tell him. Now, I guess I don't need to be here. Alright, let's not be lazy. Let's hop on our alligator. Wait, what is this guy doing? Sneaky. No, it's not sneaking anywhere. Alright, let's win this one. Let's win this one. I should win this game. I can't be lazy here. Oh my gosh. I feel like everybody on my team is wiping dots like nuts. Alright. We secured this one. Let's get out of here. Alright. So far so good. Finally got a proper fight going in lava. What? Interrupted. That's crazy. Okay, I did my part. Look at that. Took mid, took lava. Now I can relax a little. Make a health stone. Okay, let's go look for something to do. Where's the hunter? He's dead. Wait. What's this guy doing? Where'd he go? Don't want him to steal my cart. I don't think they can steal at this point, though. Nah. Alright. Let's just get the respawn. I'm too far to get mid, so I just get the respawn on lava. I think that's the way to go. Get the respawn over here, too. Ooh, achievement. Capture 100 mine carts in Silver Shard Mine. There you go. Man, I'm just popping every cooldown. I don't know why. Definitely unnecessary. I've got a healer here with me. I wonder if Oblivion gets more ticks. When I have a ton of haste procs and I get like power infusion, do you think you get an extra tick, or does it just like channel faster? I think somebody told me it channels faster, but that would be kind of weird. I feel like a lot of other spells like it would get extra ticks, right? Hey, Double. How does Aff feel versus Destro? I think they're both very good. Destro is probably a little bit better in Blitz and Shuffle and Arena right now. It's not a huge difference, but I think it's a little bit better because it's a little bit more flexible. Affliction's a little bit kind of like similar to Destro. You're kind of a glass cannon, very squishy, but you do a ton of burst damage, and you can really like carry hard just with like crazy burst. Oh, this guy changed the tracks. That's funny. That's actually clever. A little too late, I think, but that's okay. I actually should go mid because mid wins the game, but we're lazy here. We stick around. uh, so just to close on that point, they're both very viable specs. Affliction and Destro are both very good. Destro is probably stronger overall. That doesn't mean you have to play one or the other because the playstyle's a little different. Right now I'm playing Affliction in Blitz, and Affliction is great. I mean, in Blitz especially, you just spam curses on people and you're just doing truckloads of damage. Very fun. Destro though, you can like do pretty similar spread damage and just a ton more single target, just like burst. And then you always have demonology, which is my favorite spec. Very tanky, very fun. Very like consistent, I think. Okay, so I'm queued in EU on my low-rated specs because, you know, it's like 6 a.m. there. It's not even 6 a.m. there. It's middle of the night. I'm totally going to queue for Corn Diary though. If I get lucky, I'm going to get a new mount. And then here in NA, we're queued for pretty high-rated games. I think we just played a 2900 game. See if anything bops. And let's check the auction house. For any cheap battle pets I have not collected. Nope, none. I need so many pets still. And I have a lot of pets. I went through like a collecting frenzy in season 2 because I was just sitting in queue and I was like, you know what? Was it season 1? No, season 1. Yeah, season 1 I just like collected a ton of pets because I was playing a lot of Blitz. I was trying to climb exclusively in Blitz towards the end of the season, so I was just playing. I was only queuing one game mode, Blitz, and then basically running around gathering pets otherwise, which is kind of fun. There's like so much content like that that like it's easy to overlook, easy to forget that it's out there, but the game is like so humongous. So much old content. The only reason why I'm doing Corn Dire Brew is because it's the Brewfest event, and there's a very small chance to get a new mount, which I will probably not get. I definitely did not get it there. I wonder if there's any. I wonder if there's like a list of teams that are in the AWC. Do they have that somewhere? Is there like an AWC website where you can see like these are the teams I'll be playing? Because I'm definitely gonna watch it. AWC. Let's see. Is there like a website? I don't know. I've never checked this before. It'd be cool if there were like brackets or something. Um, Official rules. Raider.io. Join the Discord. Where's the bracket? I don't know. That's the thing about like esports that well, like Blizzard esports are just like so janky. There's like I don't know, it's so bizarre. There's like no visibility into it. Even if you're a big fan, like you want to watch a lot of, WoW, competitive WoW, like they don't make it easy. It is hard to figure out like even how to watch it. There's no schedule, there's nothing. Is there a website for it? Let's just Google it. Arena World Championship schedule. What do you think is going to turn up? The War Within Viewers Guide? Like, what is this? The War Within Season 1. So the top Google hit is from Season 1. So this is stale information. Season 2. Yeah, this is all just like totally nonsense. None of this is relevant. So if you search for the schedule, Arena World Championship schedule, you're just not going to find relevant information. I guess this is it. Registration closes. Open bracket starts October 1st. That's it. Just nothing. Insane. Season 3, Cup 1. Oh, here. Teams. Did I find it? Oh my gosh, I found it. All right, so these are the people that are playing in the AWC. Oh, this is EU probably, huh? Oh, there's a lot of teams. There's like a gazillion teams. What? I guess anybody can sign up. Wait, what is this? There's like one person. Oh, this is kind of cool. Can you just be incomplete roster? Hey, this is cool. I mean, I guess just simply by registering for the AWC, you get that like banner, huh? So if you're like a collector of banners, you just register, and then you just get crushed by Waz's team or whatever. Super funny. Queues are a little longer. I don't know. 6 minutes? I've been waiting 6 minutes. Oh, solo shuffle. Yeah, maybe I'm queued for too high a solo shuffle. That's not gonna pop at 6 a.m. for sure. Dang. I guess I abandoned that solo shuffle and I queue for this one. Oh yeah, that one might pop. 7 minutes estimated. Okay. Yeah, this is a little later than I normally play on a weekday. So cool, cool. It's been a while. Morn, good morning. Good morning to you. Um, yeah, that's funny. My EU account is enjoying the sunrise here. The sun has just risen. Where is the sun? It's a weird thing. I swear the sun rises and sets over here behind this like tree tower area. Maybe it hasn't completely gone up yet. We'll see where the sun rises. I could be wrong. Because I was trying to figure that out in my head. If the sun rises and sets in the same place, that's like, it blows my mind, right? Like, how is that possible? If it rises and then sets in the same place, I don't know. How is that possible? Some physicist will have to explain that. All right. Uh, Gadautada. How many tries did you end up with when you killed the Delves? Question, boss. Oh, yeah. That was a fun fight. So it took, I don't know how many tries it took. I didn't like record that, but it took a lot of tries. I spent like at least a couple hours in there. Um, I probably died like 50, somewhere between 50 and 100 times, somewhere in that range. Now, the first 30 times I died, I could not see. the shadow clones. And then I realized if you change all your graphics settings, you can put these outlines on the shadow clones, and it makes it doesn't trivialize the fight. It's actually quite hard, but it's definitely not entirely. I'd say it's like not really doable unless you have certain graphic settings, because you can't see the shadow clones. I actually recorded my fight here. This is my kill video. Kaiveza question. It's not like particularly fun or anything, but what I did is I put in text kind of notes in that video. Like you have to change your gamma settings super high, turn on outline mode. There were some other things I had to like enable and disable and stuff just to like make it a lot easier to see. You think you had like 60 to 100 kills? Yeah, it's a challenging fight, but very fun. Once you figure out all the mechanics, then it's really like, can you just like perfectly execute? I did it the first week of the season, so I didn't have very good gear. So I think if I did it now, my item level is much higher, so it'd be a much shorter fight. But I think you still get one shot by any mechanic, so it's still pretty challenging. Daniel T. Smoke. Did I ever play Melee? Not really. I mean, I have like dabbled here and there in the past. It's been a long time, but I've never really played any Melee. Yeah, because the only classes I've played significant amounts on are Mage and Warlock, and now Evoker. I guess I played some Druid, but I never really played much Feral, just like Balance and Resto. Storn, how is it possible? Budgeting. Exactly. Get out, Tada. Yeah, I mean, like, it is crazy that, like, that fight is without outline mode on. You need, like eagle-eyed, like, vision to see the shadow clones. Crazy. You think the daggers hit for 30 million, so it wouldn't change anything, only how long you need to do it? Yeah, but it's hard. I mean, like, I think, like, my kill video, it took me, like, 10 minutes or something. It's just like solid concentration for 10 minutes. If you cut that down to like 6-7 minutes, that's a lot fewer mistakes that you expose yourself to, you know? Daniel T. Smoke, challenge yourself, play a melee. It's not a challenge in shuffle, it's way easier. So I think melee would take me a little while to learn. I gather that they're easier in the sense that the damage rotations for the most part are a lot easier on melee. But positioning is quite different, right? So I'd have to learn how to position, how to like. I mean, knowing how I play Warlock, I would probably be like one of those brain dead warriors that just charges behind pillars and just dies immediately. You know, that's like that's almost exactly what I would do probably. I think it would take some practice to learn. I think something like Ret would be a lot easier for me to pick up, but I just haven't done it yet. I created a paladin, but I didn't finish leveling it or anything, so whatever. Someday. Someday. Put this kind of follower dungeon. You actually kept the outline mode for PvE? Yeah. Outline mode is actually pretty good, I think. I think I have that on too. I'm not sure. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. But it did help with the shadow clones for sure. Okay, let me reload real quick. I already play Lock like a melee, I'll be fine. Yeah, I kind of do. Okay. Shadow Priest, Warrior, and a Sub-Rogue. Sub-Rogue's scary. Okay, let's play Hellcaller. The problem playing melee in shuffle in full melee lobbies when you're again the target 100% of the time, in which case Windwalker is rarely the... Oh yeah, Windwalker is pretty tanky. It's a pretty solid choice, I guess. What is it, Deeps? What is it, new house things coming? Oh, what? I don't know. I don't know if that's in reference to. I always forget what I said, like 2 seconds after I say it. So if I said something about that, I have no idea, but maybe. I'm just gonna Oblivion this guy, see if I can get a cloak out of him. I completely whiffed an interrupt there. Interrupt the healer. This is actually probably a cloak from this guy. Maybe not. Dude is tanky. Alright. Got the precog. And we Oblivion him. I interrupt the Mind Blast, which is actually amazing because that slows down their orb explosion nonsense. Hear this guy? Interrupt the healer. Nice, got the kill. Alright. Look at that damage meter. When you play Hellcall or Affliction into that kind of like mess of stuff, it's actually pretty great. Actually, Shadow Priest, they have like very little. That's not true. They actually do have a fair amount of lockdown if they wanted to stop me. But they probably were using it mostly on the warrior though. Okay. Do you think of the Sims minigame? Oh, the housing stuff. Yeah, I can't wait. I love housing. Like I used to love housing in Ultima Online, even all the way back then. And then, what's another game that had housing? That's it. I think it's been a long time since I've like designed a house in a game. Actually, Path of Exile has like these like hideouts. I didn't spend a lot of time on that, but it's still kind of cool. I think it's depending on how they implement like any sort of social aspect to it, I think it could be cool. Oh my gosh. Nice, got the precog. Big damage. Gonna Oblivion. Oh, I got got horrified during the Oblivion. Shoot. I also get that guy precog. Lots of bad stuff happening here. But we are getting cloak. Nice. I was about to say. He didn't cloak last game. Felt like maybe he did at the end. All right, here we go. Just got to get a fear on the healer. Maybe not yet. Soon. Ugh, come back here. AoE stunning. No, I can't. Coil into into a grounding totem. They've suddenly gone from like letting me just run rampant to like completely shutting down my damage. Alright, here we go. I think he's dead. Unless he's got some sort of... Oh yeah, certainly. That'll do it. Oh, nice. That was a really nice pivot by the warrior. Because I was hitting the rogue for the most part, and then the priest was kind of vulnerable right there. Nice. Siphon, I played Ultima Online, your favorite game of all time? Yeah. I was young. I mean, I'm like 41. I think when Ultima came out, I was probably technically too young to play it. I'm not sure. But it was super fun. I ran around just like mining and chopping wood and getting killed by like skeletons. I loved it. Oh shoot, I don't have impish instincts. This is gonna be very hard. Maybe impossible. This is gonna be very hard. Yep. I'm gonna have to coil that. That was an extremely risky move by me, but you know. Oh my gosh, am I dead here? I was about to say, got a lot of swaps here. Oh boy. Oh, oh boy, I have nothing here. Nothing. Wait, I do have a swap. That's pretty nice. Alright, so we have a cloak out of the way now. Oh, I'm dead. So, I think that's unwinnable without impish instincts. So when you play against a warrior, they have exactly the number of gap closers to completely stay on top of you, unless you have impish. If you have impish, you can occasionally get away for a brief period, which is the difference between getting like your haunt and soul rots out versus getting completely shut down. So we'll see if I can do a little better here this time. Dano Smoke, you get to make a house, decorate it, and then chill there. Yeah, exactly. That's like the name of the game. It's so amazing. I think it's gonna be great. Can't wait to queue everything from your house. Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna do that. We'll see. Super early cloak. All right, got the kick out of the way. Dude, this guy is like relentless with the dispels even when he's taking like a bazillion damage. Okay, I think that might have been one too many dispels. uh, okay, I'll take it. Okay, warrior, disc priest, and shadow priest. Maybe here I ditch Rotten Decay and I get Nether Ward because I'm sure I'll get targeted, and I definitely need impish instincts. Okay. You're 45. You played it when you were 17. Nice. It was so it was so fun. I think it's just because like everyone's expectations for games in general were so low, but it was also like a very like I don't know how to put it. Kind of like a very complex game compared to everything else that had come before it. It was like very unique, cool stuff. I think if he bombs here, we might just kill him. Interrupt the healer. Oh well. Oh, nice bomb. He has no way out. Fear the healer. Nope, can't fear the healer. Fake the kick. This is a big damage go. Interrupt the healer. Fear the healer. Another big damage go. Coil. Port. Oh no, I missed my kick. Oblivion, this is pretty big. Interrupt the healer. Again, big. Nice. Alright, hopefully we kill here. I think we're out of steam. Oh boy, everything's dead. Double kill. Oh no, single kill. Okay, that was close. I was like so stressed. I couldn't talk at the end. Zach, nice port. Thank you. I don't remember which port that was, but oh, you know, I did have a really nice port. So there's like a Spear Bastion trick. If you port right after you get yanked back by the spear, you can sometimes not get yanked back again. Yeah, it's a little risky. I was actually expecting to get yanked back there. But sometimes you get lucky and like the timing works out, you get out of there, and it kind of surprises the warrior at that point. It doesn't always work, but at least you get the, even if you get yanked back, you still have the Abyss Walker buff, so it's still something, you know? Coil, oh, I got feared right away. I got interrupted, so I couldn't port out of that anyway. That was a ridiculous knockback. Fake the kick. Oh no. That was a nice grounding totem. Hear this guy. Am I too far? I'm too far. Oh my gosh. He canceled my Oblivion just by being super far. Uh-oh. Coil him. Dang, this guy keeps outplaying me. So the what I really need to do is like figure out a way to get an interrupt on this healer. Oh, this is dead. He's dead. Nice. Okay. Whew. I feel like I just ran a marathon. I am so exhausted. Holy cow. Well, 5 wins is good because Warrior Rogue is not the easiest matchup for Affliction Lock, but you can see like I almost doubled second place's damage. Just absolutely crushed it. I think Affliction is like it's okay right now. Very viable. Extremely stressful to play. It is no joke. You're like zooming around, playing at like 10,000 miles per hour. Okay, Siphon, can you show us your hair color damage breakdown? Hair color damage breakdown. I love that. Yeah, yeah, definitely get a few white hairs every time you play Affliction. Um, the Wild West back then. Oh yeah, Ultima Online was crazy. You had this like crazy like murder system, so you could like player kill people. Yeah, PK, and then you get like reputation or something. I forget. And if you got like if you killed enough people, you'd like be kill on sight in town. So you'd be playing a totally different game. You're like a bandit at that point. So bizarre. Okay, we got a queue. All right, I think we got a queue here. I'm actually gonna exit this one. This is my EU account, and I think we're just gonna play this one because we're now at it's 11:30 my time, PM. So I think I'm probably gonna call it after this. But let's see if we can get a nice demo solo shuffle. Oblivion seems like a crazy ability. I don't think it's like really crazy, but I think it's good enough to use because you don't really have other finishers as Hellcall or Affliction. So I think it's kind of the best option. So what is this? Two Rets. Two Rets and a Devastation Evoker. Okay. What do I play here? I play Soul Harvester, I think. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, whatever. Um, speech to text meant to say Hellcaller. Oh, Hellcaller. Oh, I see. I can show you the damage breakdown after. Oh no, it was on my other account, so maybe I can't because I logged out of it. It's like probably mostly Wither. UA is probably like pretty high. Hold on. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm trying to accomplish here. Stun him, fear him, and then immediately starts hitting him. Maybe I go on the... Maybe I actually go on this guy. The Ret. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. I should not have interrupted Living Flame. I know better than that. I played a little bit of Devastation. I should know not to interrupt that spell. Oh well. Wait, he's casting a lot of Living Flames. Is that normal? There's time stop thingy. Healthstone. So what are we doing here? This is one of those weird things where like everyone seems mega tanky. So I don't really have a plan in mind. Stun this guy. Fear on the shaman. Stun the shaman. Coil this guy. Big damage. Got him. All right. So I think that's all we had to do is get that set up. It's like a perfect little routine. Fears, stuns, coils, and kill. All right. Let's do it again. Siphon, if I log back into the last game, should still be oh yeah, it'll still be there. I could show you. I'll show you at the end of this. It's just that I already closed my EU account, so. All right. Dev, Ret. I mean, we're just gonna be facing the same thing over and over again. This is so funny. 2 Rets in the same game. Ridiculous. Dang, I keep getting interrupted. Completely ruined me. So right now we're basically just trying to keep damage rolling. Trinket that. I think I can get a good fear here. Nice. I think we got their trinkets and everything there. Interrupted again. Shoot. Interrupt the... No, I can't. Coil this guy. Fear the healer. Oh, got interrupted. Stun the healer. There's Emerald Communion. Big. Fear this guy. Refear that ret. Because he's probably getting ready to spell bop here. Ah, dang. Got him. Alright. Actually, did he spell bop already? I think he did. So that wasn't really a risk. Oh well, whatever. Alright, so we just faced Dev and Ret, and now we get to face Dev and Ret again. We're so lucky to get this extra practice in against this combo. Just kidding. I can't believe Ret is not being nerfed tomorrow. It actually blows my mind. And what's funny is, like, I don't know if Ret is going to be overrepresented in AWC, because Ret, I feel like a lot of the pro players don't really play Ret very much. So it's, like, unlikely to be super common. Which means that, like, Blizzard might still not nerf it. If Blizzard thinks that, like, Ret is actually not OP at the professional level, you know? That would be funny. Can I get the fear there? I got it. Alright. Into another repentance. Can I get another fear? Dude, that guy has been CC'd for 2 hours, and we still couldn't get, like, any meaningful damage out. Dang, that was a nice wind shear. I wasted a lot of time trying to, like, fake that kick. Shoot, I wasted my interrupt there. Are we stunning? Coil this guy. Someone keeps, like, pinging. I don't know what they're pinging though. I actually can't even see. That's a nice repentance. Fear out of that. Refear. Wait, are my fears not landing? Is he immune? He might be immune to fears. Trinket that. Interrupt the hex. This is big. It's immune to damage. Can't stop that hex, but I can fear out of that. Refear, maybe? Nah, didn't get it. Coil him. Fear the ret. Is there a tremor totem there? Kill the tremor. Oh, dang. That was a nice burst there. They actually out-damaged us by a gazillion. Wow. That's crazy. I think they played very well there. Like, the 3 of them wrecked us. Okay. Pack. Def gonna see Ret in AWC unless people have a comp to counter it. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see it. It's just that, like, I feel like a lot of the high-profile players from AWC, they don't really... I never saw them play Ret before. And I wonder if it's because ret is not, maybe it's like easier to, I have no idea. AWC level is like, that's beyond me. It's been a long time since I played threes at any sort of like high level. All right, I gotta shut down this crazy burst. AoE stunning everybody. Very nice start. Coil him, so he's getting very little use out of his big damage go. Fear the healer. This is a full fear. Dude, why does that guy keep pinging? It's like driving me nuts. He must have it keybound to some of his attacks. Interrupt the disintegrates, which are kind of nutty. Full fear healer. Oh no, he got sanked or something. Or he trinketed. Yeah, that's right. He trinketed. It's a reasonable tyrant. Oh no. I actually think we were doing pretty good there. Dang. Okay, now for 2 rounds of rets. Okay. Watch Mez bust out the Blood DK. Is Blood DK a good counter to rets? I mean, Blood DK is... I encountered a Blood DK in Blitz. It was like me and a healer versus a Blood DK fighting over node. He had no healer. Could not kill him. I was there. We were trying to kill him for like 5 minutes. Could not kill a lone Blood DK, and there were 2 of us. Just ridiculous. Lay a Fell Lord right there. Wonder, wait, so which one is the, oh, he's on the other ret. Maybe I should go on the other ret. But this guy's closer to me. I'm gonna fear that guy. Lect. Fear. Wait, no. This guy dead? Hey, are we stunning out of that? These guys are like, they're like twins. It's so funny. They both spelled off at the same time, like the same exact global. Interrupt the healer. This is a kill. Oh, that's a ret. That's a lay on hands. Coil. It's gonna have to bubble, I think. Maybe. Can I like dodge one of those kicks someday? There we go. Got the fear. You're the healer. I'm the healer. Hey, we stunning. You're a healer. It's a short one. I don't even know who we're targeting at this point. Stun this guy. Hey, we killed one. I was actually mostly killing the wrong ret, I think, the entire time. Same with the evoker. We're just like swapping back and forth, I think, fooling each other. Okay. Blood DK is their own healer? Yeah, it's totally nonsense. Ret was just never good for tourney, but a lot of them have experience in ret. Interesting. I think it'll be good to see, because We'll see what happens. Ret is super OP right now, and just in general. Like obviously we see two Ret Paladins is a high rated lobby, 2600. And it's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm gonna fear him out of that sleep. Dang, I got a lot of value out of the Fel Lord there. It's kind of crazy. I feel like this is definitely our game to lose. They have a lot of immunities. Another immunity. It's like insane. Interrupt the healer. Very, very big pressure. Oh man. Kind of problematic. Stun this dude. Full fear healer. This has got to be a kill. Surely. Lay a Fel Lord on top of him. Alright. Well, not the... Oh, I see. So this red got up. You know, when there's two reds in the game, I feel like it's kind of inevitable that one of them is probably gonna come away with more wins. But that was interesting. I mean, such a weird thing to see so many red paladins. I think that's my second lobby today where I had two red paladins. I mean, there's always one, that's for sure. Oh look, we took number one. There you go. All right. Well, that's a great place to stop, I think. We took number one, crushed it, and I think it is time to call the stream. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I know it's a nice Monday stream. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably not. But anyway, GG's, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you all hopefully soon. Peace.